All right, everybody, we are back with our coverage of the elimination rounds of Feast for Crows 2. I am Roy Rogers of the White Book, and I'm joined by your friendly neighborhood Aaron Glazer. How you doing today, Glazer?
I'm doing very well. We are back to watch dun 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 Builders against Greyjoy Prince.
Yep, we're watching our King of Swiss battle it out to see if he will beat the King of Swiss curse, and that game should be up in just a moment.
I am in the game. Thus
Cool.
far,
Game should
nothing
be
has
visible
happened.
to our viewers, and I will get all the bells and whistles up while you talk. Who do you think is favored in this match?
Uh, it used to be Greyjoy Prince, but I think losing Vince really hurts. I think Builders is going to take it.
It's all. I think it's generally about which part of your deck you draw if you're the builder's player. Like you just have to see the control attachments
Yeah.
early, and if you don't, you don't.
Oh, spare boot.
I mean,
A
that is also a really bad card for them to set up on you.
practice blade and halter into wow, Big Vic.
I know that's just not the card you want them to set up against you. I mean, clearly the Greyjoy player understands the matchup,
Yeah,
so
I mean, yes, Builders is never, ever, ever going to be running March to the Wall.
I mean, yeah,
Flea Bottom Alley is what is at the gate, so that's an extra draw for our Builders player.
Damo's up.
While Greyjoy is likely going to go get the same thing they always get, that Iron Gate. Yep,
Mm-hmm.
Iron Gate being economy until you need draw, then it's that. My child is playing with a new toy, naked. Sorry.
Well, we can't see anything, Aaron. So,
I know. Just
uh,
I had to let you know he was naked. You can hear the toy in the background.
all right, cool. We're putting the
Kings
names
Road.
up. Oh, thank you very much for the raid, my friend. I really appreciate that. Really, really appreciate
The
that.
prince. The prince is Balon.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, Princess Balon,
Here
and
comes the restricted of Euron.
oops, I actually switched up who is where. There we go. There. That's fixed now.
Kerwin in play. Kerwin Vic duped Euron, and we have an Ace Craftsman. Vault Craven on Euron, nice. Because you need that milk for Vic. Craven does not do it. Eastwatch Carpenter Economy set up, and
There's
Isle
the
of
milk.
Raven for infinite attachments.
All right, but still, Euron and Silence are a problem.
Euron is Craven.
Oh, he's got a Craven. I can't quite see it here. All right, so okay.
Time to find the wall now.
Yeah.
That would be nice,
Time.
that there's no way to do that unless you're running building orders right now.
Right. Well, he's also he has the Isle of Ravens, right? Because we know that John is running
Nothing burns.
Nothing Burns. That's so one of those attachments is going somewhere.
Oh, Roy, we can't hear you. You are super quiet.
I'm super quiet. Can you hear me
Yep.
now? I can turn up my volume. Am I speaking more loudly now? Is that better? Can you hear me now? Still
Good.
quiet? Okay, I can
Ooh,
turn my
that Isle
volume.
of Ravens is the only location to be hit
Is that better?
from Builder's side.
Or is that better? Is that too loud? There's a decent amount of background noise in my house, so
Wow.
I can turn up Glazer.
Military challenge for 9, and Halder will win this? Try and win this? Yep, Halder will allow this to be 1,
Nice.
as it is now 10. Intrigue will not come through. Power will, but it won't matter.
That's not what I want to do.
Nice simple defense of literally anything will do. Does not defend the challenge. Interesting. Which pops in the Great Kraken for the extra power. No fear if we do not so from Adamo.
All right. I have turned up the volume for everybody. So
Great Kraken on the draw.
Great Kraken on the because he doesn't make an
I
entry
was
because he got
fine before.
Craven, Ibri. He has a Craven on him, which is hard to see the way it lined up with the Greyjoy, like the dupe plus the Greyjoy coloring of cards being similar to Night's Watch. But when he gets turned sideways, you can see the Craven.
Just got used.
Mm-hmm.
Eastwatch Carpenter will win a power challenge against Euron,
4-4, claim a
and then
power.
dominance will go to the Night's Watch.
Yep. All right, again, let me know, folks, if there's any other volume issues. I'm happy to try to fix it.
Oh, that toy is horribly annoying. Thanks, Carla.
Thank you for the follow.
Euron did... Yeah, okay.
All right.
Aw. Dak tried to talk trash to me, but couldn't figure out how to type. What a Jersey chud. Looking for the next plot. I would assume we're going to see building orders from... versus a Nothing Burns. Nope, exchange into Valor.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you get to kill Halder here.
Yeah, I guess.
And they have only 2 cards, so but they're gonna of course have more with this here.
Yeah, messes with the Eastwatch Carpenter economy.
Yeah.
I assume there's a save for Vic. Yep, save for Vic.
Save for Vic and save for
Euron, but Euron is still Craven.
Did
Vic is still milked.
Did we see which reset Adamo is on? Is he on?
I believe it was
Doharis.
I'd be wrong. Wow. Valor turn 2 is an interesting play there.
I think Halder's the real thing there, right?
Yeah.
Halder's very difficult for this match, particularly with the 2 practice blades and a Craven already. That's tough. And again, Adamo was only at 2 cards. I mean, he's now going to be a lot more. He's got a Builder at the Wall, an Abandoned Stronghold, and a Milk of the Poppy. You know, all there. But those aren't characters, except for the Builder at the Wall.
Yes, you only get 1 character from his chain size.
Right, but what I'm saying is, it could be air. Like, we don't know what's in his hand. Like, you can sometimes get into situations after a reset when you're playing Builders.
There is a practice blade, I believe, in...
There's 2 practice blades.
2 practice blades, okay. And he's got lots and lots of gold right now.
Yeah. No, I mean, he's...
sitting on 10 gold.
Yeah.
Oop,
that solves your character need. Oh!
Hand Judgment?
Dan's Judgment.
Is there Hand Judgment off here? Nope.
Nope. I don't. Usually Builders doesn't run. Yeah. Builders doesn't usually run Hand Judgments. Alright, well, the big boy, small boy.
With no claim, not terrible, although military will not be defended here.
I mean, it can still be. Is he holding on?
There's nothing.
Practice Blades 2.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
And so.
And you can practice blade on awful and then use the practice blade to give a builder of military, correct?
Yeah, a military, or I think it might actually author might just be locations. Let me double check. It's been a while.
It is. He is just locations. You're correct. Although there's an abandoned stronghold.
So there you go.
So we will not be. Oh, are we seeing the practice blade? No, probably not.
No, we can't see.
You can. Builder at the Wall can just
Builder at the Wall can kneel, but like again, do you really care? I mean, maybe you're afraid of the We Do Not Sow.
Yeah, you don't want to really eat that sow. Although I guess we're eating that sow.
Well, no, this is a power challenge, so.
I guess just defend with the Builder at the Wall, and if he's got the superior, he's got the superior.
Yeah, you're not super afraid of superior here.
I would throw the.
Oh, double.
He's gonna win.
He's going for the win.
No, he is not. This will.
He just wants to stop the superior, I guess.
Yes, so, and then Iron Gate to draw.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, losing either way, chooses not to get hit by the superior. Silence drops a long ship. Oof.
Ooh, long ship's bad. Definitely bad.
Removes awful.
Now the practice blades do make you immune to that, though. That is the nice thing.
Yeah.
All right. Banish
3
Royal to
to.
go.
So it's still a win by 5.
It is still, yep. And Superior, yep.
Expected, so it'll be 3 power to. At the end, it'll
And
be
get a
4 power.
Balon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although that extra milk is there for Balon should it be necessary right
Yep.
now. You really prefer Craven for that, but yeah. All right. I would assume second exchange, although we will see.
All
8
right.
nothing dominance, right? The giant Euron Iron Throne
Yep.
is there.
Yep. I mean, he definitely needs characters. So
Mm-hmm.
this is
Right,
real.
yeah, I'm
This,
assuming second
I mean,
exchange.
this is classically a big inflection point for builders versus Greyjoy. Is
Can you survive the Valor?
can you survive the battle? Which he did. But
Hmm.
will you draw the right part of your deck? Now, like you've got enough attachments. You have the practice blades to make the Sky Vessel hurt less. Um, but you definitely
Woo!
need
Wind Eye
babies. Yep,
into
Wind
exchange.
Eye. You definitely need some some characters here. Yep. All right, so Ed, Milk, Craven, Wall, Eastwatch Carpenter, Wall, Three-Fingered Hob, Shadow Tower Mason, and 2 Grizzled Miners. So no event this time, and all good hits on the character side. I guess the Carpenter's probably the worst, and
Wadude big smile for some reason. Oh, the wall is the only location.
the Wall's the only location. So
And Dolores Ed. Yeah, 2 walls were the only location, technically, but yeah.
yeah, and Craven or Milk. So kind of like pick your poison, right?
Yeah.
Which he
Choose
did pick. He picked
the
Ed, the
milk.
Wall, and Milk of the Poppy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Euron is going to get through for some real trouble this turn, very likely.
You mean Balon?
Wall. Balon, sorry, yes. Ah, here's the Castle Black
Black
Mason and a
Mason.
Brandon's Gift into a Builder at the
The
Wall.
wall. To start the chain going.
Hmm.
Hmm.
There
Now,
is a
now
Great
Adama
Kraken,
goes a
so
little bit into the tank.
Balon will have stealth. But Brandon's Gift means an icon. Oh, drops the wall. Are we going to see that? Practice Blade? Yep.
Yep, Practice Blade goes on the Castle Black.
Castle Mason. And yeah,
Yep.
there's something to kneel. And basically anything can defend Balon with that Abandoned Stronghold.
Yep. Well, you got to be careful, right? It's going to be the Castle Black Basin. It's the only thing with the attachment. It's the only thing that gets around the scouting vessel.
That's true.
Uh,
So you're going to have to double block because Balon has stealth. Great Kraken is out.
oh, yep, Balon does have stealth, so you can't actually stop Balon.
You can.
Not on the military challenge.
Sure, you kneel the wall to give one military icon. You kneel Brandon's Gift to give the other, and then Stronghold will be whatever the raiding longship does not take out.
That's fair.
Balon will be 7, but oh wait, nope, you won't have enough strength.
Yeah.
I'm wrong. It's only 6 strength instead of 7 for that
Military
builder.
challenge.
That's going through.
It is. But he doesn't get to stand this way, right? Unless, right?
Unless he can win that power by enough. He is second player. The raiding longship doesn't matter.
Oh, he's second player. Okay. The raid longship does not matter. Okay, yep.
Which means Awful alone can just defend and win. Unless we're missing something.
I think.
Awful defends, that's
Awful
enough.
defends and wins.
Well, he can pump and then we can repump, but yes. Pump. 6, Abandoned Stronghold.
And Stronghold, yep.
To
Puts it
10.
to 10, which he can't match.
No.
Yep. Oh, balance sits down. Now Vic's going to come in
for power to stand potentially, but Vic will not win.
Yeah, Vic can't win. Well, he can, but it's going to be...
Not unless his opponent wants him to.
Yes. I think you're okay with giving up dominance here anyway, because you want your wall trigger is winning the race.
Mm-hmm. 4-4. Isle of Ravens shuffles the Watcher's Need back in. I not using that Nothing Burns turn 2 and instead Valoring is rough. Because that Isle now means likely infinite. Although I guess it might still be what you chuck.
I mean, you could also. I mean, depends what your hand is, right? You could also chuck a gift.
Well, his hand is empty.
No, I'm talking about
Oh,
uh,
okay.
the the builders player.
Mm-hmm.
Like what? I mean, builders
His
player
hand
now has
is
a lot more
one?
options.
Why is his hand one?
Uh,
What gives a
oh, plus
reserve?
one reserve from the attached the agenda.
Summer.
That's
King's Summer.
the agenda. Yeah.
Alright. Great Kraken gone. Asha gone. Wow. Wonder what that last card is. So gone. Woo! Old Grey Gull, which is incredible because
Mm-hmm.
you could just bounce the attachment off and back to hand. Alanis, what did he get? What did he? Wow.
Well, I mean, weapons at the
Wow.
door is very good in this spot.
Sure, it's one turn though. You better close.
I
Oh, into
mean,
Doharis. No, it's not.
all right, just Balon.
Hmm. And I think I would immediately shuffle one of these attachments back in.
I'm well, actually, you don't want to draw them right now.
That's fair. Okay, you can do it after draw.
Yeah.
I just want them in because I know he's got he's got a potential newly made, etc. Not that I expect the Isle of Ravens to be the target, but better safe than blown out by accident.
All right. So we're already wow. No other characters but that Balon. I mean, he's safe-ish with the dupe, but
Oh, we're in the challenge phase already?
yeah, they both don't.
They're both out of characters, I guess.
Yeah. So we get
Power challenge that will either be double blocked or go through.
well, you got to practice blade first,
Oh no, can't. Yeah, okay.
and then you can block.
Well, but though he chose the stealth one for the practice blade.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
he's got two practice
He's got
blades.
the two practice blades. Okay.
So now he just defends.
Now you
Yep.
defend. They pump.
And your pump still wins
Your
unless
pump still wins.
there's potentially something with that silence, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Good timing from Adamo on that Doe Harris.
Nope. Just looking to see if the silence can do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Pump here to 7.
Pump
Pump.
there to 8. And now we see.
Yep. Looks like nope. He
And
gets
I
through.
think I would hit an intrigue here.
Not a
Although
power.
power, I think I would hit an intrigue. Power makes sense, but I think I would hit an intrigue. You're tied on Dom. You're gonna get the 2 power anyway. Like it's a 1 power difference by doing intrigue or power. I would do intrigue. You know he's got bigs. None of his bigs are dead. He just drew cards.
Yep. All right. That puts
Maiden's
in
Bane.
Maiden's Bane. Okay.
Not currently useful, but and also thins the
Nope.
hand a
Looks
little
like
bit.
it's a power challenge.
Adamo never does what I would do, which is why he wins so much.
I think Adamo's line here is you want to end this game as fast as possible, right? As fast as a
Right
builder's deck
before
can.
he sees enough bigs.
Yeah, before they see
And
enough bigs overwhelm that you. All right, now I think you Isle of Ravens here. Shuffle in the Craven. Seems good.
let's see what his last few plots are. One is the 461, I believe. The my guys don't kneel to defend.
The 4-6-1-0.
460. I
4-6-0. Yeah.
think.
You could also be running the 4-6-1. That's
Loan
the
from the
first
Iron Bank
challenge gets burnt.
versus there it is 461. That's what it was. Yeah,
Yeah, it gets
460.
burnt. That's not they don't kneel.
Yeah.
This is good though in this specific situation.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's going to be hard for. I mean, with 12 gold, not necessarily hard. Okay.
Dude wins initiative and selects Tid Star to be first.
Yeah.
Here comes something big. It is Asha.
Asha. Okay.
We know.
Oh,
And
and Vic again. Oh, Jesus.
wow.
All right. Well, You really, really need that milk now. Wow.
Well, you have the milk.
Double,
Or Vic,
double
right?
bigs. Wow.
Vic first. Yep.
Yep. Pick first. Milk.
Two
Second
milks.
milk of the poppy. This one goes on
Asha.
Asha and a Crave. Oh.
And a Craven. And then a Watch as Need.
Oh wow. Okay.
Builders is doing the builders.
Builders. I love it. I'm not 100% on this sequencing here, but um,
It doesn't super matter.
it can.
You know you're putting all three of those.
Well, there we go. Okay. Sure. All right. We get our trigger. We get our free builder at the wall. We get our Shadow Tower Mason for one.
And no and is the jumper I said. And a Castle Black Mason. And a Practice Blade, the third Practice.
Okay. But where did the third Practice Blade end up? On the biggest thing.
That
Yeah.
is gonna be game.
All right. Wow. That was a hell of a rebuild.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much, Derek. The 460 can't be played in summer, right? And so.
Game's over now. Yes, we think so too.
Yep. All right. Burn
the
the military challenge. Doesn't do anything. We got an intrigue for 5. Ed comes in.
And will be pumped by the stronghold.
Yep. Pumped by the stronghold.
Like a million. +6, yeah.
And then you just block the intrigue, the powers.
There's no power.
There's, I assume, going to be a power challenge.
He's Craven.
Oh, he's Craven, right? Okay.
He's defended with 20 strings. Okay.
Okay. I don't quite know why.
But the raiding longship.
Oh, the raiding longship, sure. Initiating power challenge.
Can't win. Unless you use 2 things. I guess you just do use 2 things.
King's 11. Yep. One click blade. And I think you just take dominance now. Or are you going? I always go for intrigue.
Yeah.
All right.
So you can get all 3 challenges, or 2 in Dom.
2 in Dom, yeah. Get that last card.
Mm-hmm. Fire Emblem joined the game. Fire Emblem
Left the game.
It was a We Do Not So that was kept, but it did not matter.
It did not matter, and we just get the military challenge.
1 turn too slow.
Yep. 10, 11 for this unopposed,
And
13 with the
we can
wall
go.
trigger. Okay.
Let's see if there's any other games still going on.
Well, congratulations to Adamo, continuing.
Marcel, Adamo's playing that Martel Hollow Hill, which just beat Nereus.
All right, congratulations to.
And the other games seem to still be going. Let's watch
the Martel player. I guess I've been told that the Francis game is close. Some people are saying, so we can switch over to Francis.
How do you mind?
How do you mind? Which I
FS.
always miss. Out. Oh, yep, there it is. Let's see if it will let me go in. It will not. I have to refresh. Out of your mind.
Oh, it may be close, but the board on who's our second player? Ben's side is kind of obscene. I guess the board on both sides is a little bit obscene. The board on Ben's side is wider, but Francis has the quality. Oof.
All right. And then let me get rid of. There we go. All right, cool. Kike is up 5-0 versus David. Advantage Kike, but it's still anyone's game. Yeah, this is pretty close, despite the boards on both sides being nuts.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of potential fast power on on Francis's side, and there's still a potential wildfire, right?
Yeah.
We don't know if that's one of the whatchamacalls,
The
but it could be.
schemes. Yep.
This is also a win die turn, worth noting.
It is. Here comes a 4 strength military challenge with. Holy crap! That's
It is.
Zyler's card.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I like Xyway.
Our former well, your former colleague at two
Never,
C1C.
no, no, no.
He was never a
Definitely,
host when you were there.
no. I don't think we've ever been together. I wish I would trade him for the other one, but never happened. Defends for 6. Courtier stands the contender. Randall gets a pump from Wardens of the South. That'll be enough to win unless Marjorie kneels. Marjorie does in fact kneel. 9 to 10? Or that's not enough. Unless we're missing something. Neil's Arbor Marketplace, 10 to 10. And we have a Lord Renly's Ride.
Lord Renly's Ride.
To win by 1.
To win by 1.
Wow.
Both burnt a lot of resources in this.
Yeah. Combat tricks galore.
Very nice. Alright.
I would assume we're going to see that intrigue.
I assume as well.
Well, yeah, it's not getting through Randall, but maybe just defend now. It's a rough turn. Here's stealth. Oh no, there's insight on that Queen of Thorns. The Shadows one that has stealth.
That's not Shadows. That's.
I know it's the Shadows one that has stealth. This
that's
one has
stealth.
insight.
Yeah, that one has insight, yeah.
The Queen of Thorns makes a lot of sense in Dark Wings, Dark Words.
Yeah, she's great in Dark Wings. Alright, so.
And the challenge is realizing you can't quite stop it. Might as well.
Might as well defend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the question is, how do you do this? If you're sitting in our world champion seat here, Glazer. What do you do to win this?
I think I'm trying to push the intrigue. No, because I'm going to use Randall first, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to throw the military with Randall, and if you stop it, you stop it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Then I'm going to throw the power with Randall and say, if you stop it, you stop it. And then I'm going to throw intrigue in everything else.
Yeah, and Randall does have that intimidate,
assuming I have wildfire.
And he does have that intimidate,
Yeah,
right?
and he's going to be 8 strength for every challenge he's in.
Yeah.
It's amazing that Wardens of the South got no limit.
Thank you much for the following. The follow. Put some ruse in chat for people following. All right. So we've got a
military
challenge for 8.
Hey, that's what I said.
Yep. Then, okay. So, I mean, you can win this.
Yeah, but it's going to tap out a little much. Like Knight of the Reach and Randy, nope. Just going to use that Arrogant Contender, which is a loss. Doesn't grant any intimidate.
It does not cause. Yep, unless. Nope, just wins. No intimidate. Okay.
That'll be one of the 1/1s with no likelihood. Could have been a contender, but you were too arrogant.
Cool. It is working. Okay. right. 16 strength intrigue challenge here. So I think this does say that the wildfire's coming here, right? Because you want to win the power challenge is his goal.
Yeah, yeah, that's what kneeling that Arrogant Contender was for too.
Yeah.
Um, okay, defends for 12.
So can't.
That's,
Can't.
nope, that's 4.
That's 4. Do we have a trick? Because Francis still has 3 gold.
Sure.
Yep.
No. Oh, right,
Yep.
right.
Crown
So,
of Golden
Crown of Golden
Roses. And Paxter. Okay.
Screw you, I'm winning. Okay. Interesting. I didn't think both of those were necessary, but here we are.
Yeah. He wants to make sure he gets it.
Just do one and then wait.
Yeah. Scheming Septon. Draws a card.
Nah,
18
it's
12. Switch and Wildfire. That's brutal.
Yeah, as expected in Cabalthor.
Yep. Very,
That's
very brutal.
likely going to end up winning Francis the game. We will see a Queen of Thorns, a Randall, and probably the contender. No, Marjorie staying alive.
Marjorie, or what about Paxter?
I don't think so.
Okay. Brutal.
I mean, think Marjorie.
Well, he's definitely in the tank. Feel
Sad day. No hand. 3 characters, not creatures. Characters.
Okay, killed Colin. Interesting. So, I can't remember. Do you get to draw off the plots for Reigns?
I don't recall. They don't enter play. Plots don't enter play, right?
That's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess
they don't have
so.
to play.
We just did, right?
Yep. You do. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Kept the Arrogant Contender and Queen of Thorns killed the Randy. I guess he was milked, but yeesh.
No attachment control. All right, and then you just win the power here and take dominance with 5 gold. Seems good.
What entered play for Old Town Informer?
Wildfire.
Wildfire.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool. Yep.
I don't think he means cool.
Let me sort of my dead pile.
Which I guess matters for something.
I wonder what it could matter for. What could it possibly matter for? All right. Oh, he's gonna. There we go. That's fine. Put Randy on top, where he belongs.
The top Randy. Power.
Sorry.
Shouldn't trigger, says one of our viewers.
Hey, Glazer, remember when you rated L-Town Informer an E grade?
Hey, it's an E. It's E for excellent, Bwama.
Well, E is the ultimate wiggle, wiggly plot.
In Magic, E means a synergy card, which James would know.
I thought E was just us punting, not wanting to make hard decisions.
No, E is largely to annoy Wama. It wasn't going to last, and then Wama threw a fit. We were like, well, that stays forever. Got to give something an E every back, so he yells at us. Although he stopped yelling.
Well, everyone stopped reacting to White Book episodes, so. All right. So.
Wow. Yeah, Reigns counts according to the Thrones DB entry.
Yep, seems about right.
All right, let's see what we do here. Big advantage for Francis.
Oh, yeah, that was a hell of a flip.
4 cards, a card in shadows to no cards.
Mm-hmm. Decent political disaster also.
We'll get rid of our Rose card.
And the thing is, with the way Francis has built his deck, Like he has cards to play with Annals here, so it's not
Yeah.
one-sided here. So specifically, it's Annals
Annals
is
is,
risky.
however, draw.
But what
Well,
what what
when
what
I woke is good if
against Randall? He's
ranking comes
definitely
in the
good.
military.
So we've got Bear and the Maiden Fair. We have
Also, draw the
Superior
card.
Claim. We have Bounty. We have that weird Tyrell event. The There Is My Claim. And Lord Renly's Ride and When I
Ooh,
Woke.
Bounty seems
All
like
living
it's
in the
pretty
discard.
solid here.
Yeah. It's definitely considered in play. Well, the plot's definitely considered in play, right? Because that's how the cask of ale interaction works, right?
Right.
Dark wings, dark words. Oh, I'm not 100% sure if just because it's in play means it enters play to get there. Who knows with rules? There's always weird states and flux and things. So,
Oh,
all right, yep. Francis is rebuilding his board pretty good.
pretty well.
Pretty well, yes. To use better English, I'm sorry.
It's fine. It doesn't actually matter. It happened before I had time to think about it.
All right. Brienne is not online right now, right?
Brienne
Yep.
is not online when you have to control a king.
Yep, you have to control a king. No valid targets for Crown of Golden Roses.
A power challenge ends the game, though.
It does.
Oh, here's that military again.
And
With the when I woke, yeah.
with the When I Woke and with Lord Renly's Ride.
I think I just let it go.
Yeah, I guess you have your own Lord Renly's Ride. Let me double check what Francis has in his discard. Francis has Lord Renly's Ride,
Two hands judgment is pretty key
two
too.
hands judgments. Yep, but he has no gold, and two growing strongs. But again, he has
It
no
does
gold.
well, he's got this two
He's got
scheme
the
set.
scheme acceptance. You're right.
Here we go. So the hand judgment is active. Should when I woke be the play.
Mm-hmm.
And it just got real dark, turning on the light quickly. Be right back.
Yep. All right. Both scheming septons went back, and we see Renly defend. It is very sad that these two Tyrell decks got paired against each other here in the top 8.
I mean, it would have been sadder if one was Wama.
Fair. All right. So what are we going to see? Okay, we do see I believe,
Renly's Ride, hand
Renly's
judgment.
Ride. Hand's Judgment says no.
Second hand judgment will cancel that when I woke,
Yep.
which will likely end the game.
Yep. If Castle Black
Unless
plus
there's
3
another
strength.
hand judgment on the other side. It is. There is not.
It'd have to be in hand because it's not in the discard.
Right.
All right. We got about 20 minutes left on the clock.
Pump. 9 to. Well, we've got that Crown of Golden Roses. Crown of Golden Roses chucked one of the septons.
Mm-hmm.
Queen of Thorns, if there is. Oh, after she is knelt. Rough. You need a way to kneel her. To go get a hand judgment.
Yeah, I mean, that could still theoretically happen.
When I woke, and judgment,
But, yep, hand judgment,
friendly
insight,
draws, 15,
draws that
15,
scheming septon, draws another card.
doesn't matter.
And he won the
15
game. Yep.
matter. Yeah, let's go check out that last
GG.
game. Is
And
that
let's
last
go.
game over?
Kike is nope, it's not over yet. So let's go to that real quick. Um,
TK is up 10-4 going into turn 5.
all right, I
Cool.
will get us there in just a second.
Finally useful today. La la la.
So
What
congratulations.
is
Where are we here?
FFG?
Two. Yep. Two. All right. And I will. This game log should not be up. I should be putting the game. There we go. Click the wrong thing. Go.
10-4.
All right. Cool.
So Wama's friend against Wama's deck.
All right. Let me get the chat here going up. And congratulations to Francis. Good run to them both.
Yeah, this is clearly the biggest and most important tournament Francis has ever made the top top 4.
Well, that'll just be Red Saturday this year.
Make the top 4 in that yet. Here is. Ooh, Longclaw. Onto that Woodman. The Woodman is very seasoned.
Oops. There we go. There we go.
Hopefully not with Goya products.
Indeed. All right.
Flea Bottom in, but no gold, although Old Forest Hunter means gold. And a Veteran Builder, which is pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
Although no wall, I guess.
It does let you do some defense tricks, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Chuck's the ranging party. Interesting thing to choose to get rid of. Interesting timing on it, too. Oof, military 4.
A
9
lot.
and
And Winterfell and no winter plot revealed on this side.
So I assume this will be an Old Forest Hunter and then we die. Or you kill the builder, I guess. Stand in power for Nymeria, so
Stand in power.
The Shadow Tower Mason will be sitting it down.
Yep.
Shadow of the North to return Shadow of the North to the hand. Instead of discard, claim is raised. Godswood draws 3 cards.
Woof.
Yeah.
Powerful.
3 claim.
3 claim. Ugh, I don't know if
And one thing is note.
PK can survive this one. So let me just double check the bracket real quick. So the winner of this does go on to face the winner of Francis. So
TK can still win a power challenge. This is also the exact match we saw earlier that Kike got destroyed in.
Yep.
Doing better this time.
Definitely doing better this time.
What is dead here? Looks like dead is Jane Westerling, Wolves in the North, Greywind, Summer, and She-Bear.
All right. Well, let me
Yep,
go back and forth
13
here.
dead cards on the learning skill side. Although Amon might be the only important one.
All right.
Shadow
Get a
Tower.
power challenge here.
Mm-hmm.
Slow him down a little bit.
With 12 minutes left.
Yeah.
Unsurprising.
Are we gonna see something happen?
What? Oh, 3 claim power? Interesting choice to defend that power rather than try and win your own.
Yeah.
To just try and prevent 1 power versus taking an extra on your own.
Sack. Yep.
Not necessarily what I would.
And no gold though.
No.
To be able to.
Nope.
get that.
And power is tied. So, well, this is close. Ooh. Unless David has to valor himself. I don't think he's running.
We will find out. Yeah, pretty
David does
brutal.
currently have 4 reserves, so a couple of these cards are going.
No, because of the winter reserves. Raises the reserve.
No, right.
So 7
Oh,
to
5.
7.
Oh, Doharis into wins.
Okay.
Doharis will hit
Nah.
one thing.
One thing.
One of the Manderley Knights will go away.
Yep. And is that all 3, or is there Winters is coming? But the deck runs, I imagine, 6 with the
2 Winters coming are gone, but
2
we know
Winters
that
coming
the Shadows Winters coming is in hand.
is in hand. Yep.
At least one copy because we saw it in the return to hand.
Yep.
So we'll see another 3 claim this turn.
Probably power, unless he goes super wide. Just kind of end this game.
Stewart at the wall. Oh, lots of 1-drops.
Lots of cheap stuff. That's for sure. But I just don't know if it's enough to survive the pressure to get 2 gold.
3 claim immediately makes playing 3 cards. Like we're playing 3 cards a turn should stabilize you, not when you're facing 3 claim.
Yeah. I mean, he does now have enough gold to do the veteran builder trick, but he is the first player, so.
Well, you can do it on offense. Just pop him in, make
Pop
a
him
power.
in, do the power challenge, and then you can still bring him in for the defense, so.
Except Winterfell. So you've got to be clear on,
Yeah. Oof. Well, Rob makes this.
With a dupe.
And that. I wonder what that card in Shadows could be.
Mira. Illegally. Disqualify David.
Alright, and so we get. Ugh, this is quite gross for the Night's Watch player to see. And they are initiating intrigue, which they do get.
Intrigue unopposed.
Unopposed, yeah.
I think you throw that 1 power military too. Doesn't super matter, but what else are you doing? I guess you can defend with it.
Yeah, you need to stop the unopposed, right?
Yeah, I don't know if you're. Yeah, maybe. If you throw military and power, you're at least
Card draw gone for the Stark player. So.
card draw gone. What?
He lost the Umber Loyalist for
Could
the
not
cause vote.
possibly matter unless he's hitting
I know.
reserve every with the Godswood.
I know.
I was like, how do you destroy the Godswood?
Shadow of the North should be coming. Yeah, that's Shadow of the North. Sure. Sherman Nirma? I'm sure I messed that up. But yeah, that is Shadow of the North. Most likely, it could be Bolton Flare, but it is we saw Shadow of the North in his hand.
Did Shadow of the North come out for 1? I believe so, right?
I think so, yeah.
There's not one in the discard, right? Because that would be silly. Yeah, there is not.
All right. The power challenge comes here.
5. Interesting choice.
Okay.
Oh, for 7.
We definitely saw Raps. We definitely saw Shadow's Aria today. So yeah, it could be Shadow's Aria.
It shouldn't be, but it could be. It could even be a dupe of Skagos.
It could be. Very useful use of your gold to put a dupe of Skagos in Shadows against Night's Watch Valerian Steel.
Wow. Interesting.
Okay.
Seasoned Woodman gains a power. 10 to stay.
All right. Is that? I don't know how long that Season's Woodman will be surviving. Well, might be the only one left, I guess, after this big claim soak. So it's now 10-6.
Problem is, Skagos can stand the board too, so you can win the power and dominance.
Yep.
2 renown on Rob.
So we go with the military challenge.
I would assume just Rob Stark.
I mean, for standing the board, well, no, you need a standing character for that.
Character.
So
Yeah, and you
yeah.
can always
Yep,
ambush
just
in
Rob.
Nymeria if you want.
Here we
Do you
go.
care? I think I might just save it for power at this point.
I mean, the question is, I mean, you got 5 minutes left. So
Yeah.
yeah, I would probably use it on power, right? You just need to get above him,
Mm-hmm.
and they're both pretty methodical players. So,
It's going to be depending on power, right? Like, so you want that extra claim.
mm-hmm. I mean, there's a chance we may not make it out of this challenges phase. So,
Mm-hmm.
nope.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, the stand.
Yeah.
Everybody, yep.
And now you get the intrigue unopposed as well, because Brian is standing.
That's fair. Nope. Looks like 3
Oh,
claims coming here.
interesting.
Stark just missed 2 power by ordering challenges wrong. Uh,
How
well,
so?
how do they get the military challenge unopposed? Right, the military challenge was opposed, and Flea Bottom opposes the other
Intimidate,
one.
power, and use intimidate.
Well, you can't. I guess you.
You can. Nymeria jumps in.
But how do you intimidate the veteran builder?
You use Nymeria. Nymeria can jump into any challenge.
Right, but it will already be defending the power
No,
challenge.
how would the veteran builder would be,
Right.
but you don't have to get the military defended.
Fair. Power first with Winterfell. But
Mm-hmm.
didn't they already use their Winterfell
On the military.
on the military? Okay.
So if you do the power first, Winterfell, that's unopposed. Nymeria, kneel the military icon, and then you get that too.
That's fair.
And now you've got it all unopposed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shouldn't super matter, I don't think.
It shouldn't, because they. Here comes the power.
Yep.
Should be.
Power from Rob, which will be up to 10. Intrigue from Nymeria, likely. Do you have to choose and stand? You can just choose a standing direwolf with Bran, right?
Let me read him. Neil Bran Stark and.
So choose and not choose 2.
Yeah. Until end of the phase, that character gains a challenge icon of your choice. I believe that works. Yes. Okay. So we get 2 claim power challenge. Go to 11. We get an intrigue. And unopposed intrigue. So I'm slightly confused of why the builder at the wall didn't defend that power challenge. Maybe. Am I missing something?
I don't know. I would assume you just realized that this game is over one way or the other. Like, it doesn't matter. Once the power comes off, TK's back, then the game is over, right?
Maybe for dominance, trying to stop the
No.
dominance. And we
Okay,
are
black.
making it to one more.
Assuming they want to.
Yeah. Yes, very much. The Night's Watch player is.
He was not a player on taste for Flesh, because you can just sack him immediately anyway. Goodbye to Shadow of the North.
Okay. I mean, they don't really need it anymore.
No.
And Duel doesn't do jack.
Duel is not good currently.
And we get a Summer's Dead, right?
Yes.
So I guess maybe is there a direwolf pup? Nope, nothing. Or,
Yep.
nope, direwolf pup. Okay, little puppy. Arf arf.
TK is going to make us watch the rest of this.
All right, Underground Vault, Noble Lineage. Time's up. All right, so we see a card drawn and a card drawn. Yep, 2 cards. Axel has left. And all right, Knife for Builder. Hey, there's Hobby Boy. And what is
Good
the
time,
last card? Don't think, because you can just win on the military challenge currently.
You can win on any challenge.
Maybe
So
I didn't include the. Yes.
the game is over.
And the scoop. All right. That brings us to
The top 4?
the top 4. We will be back shortly with the top 4. One second. All right, hello everyone. We are here for our top four coverage of A Feast for Crows 2. Glazer, while I get the names up, why don't you tell us a little bit about this matchup and what you think, who do you think is favored?
We're watching David versus Francis. David has his winter package into Francis's and million two claim into Francis's Terrell. Try and go fast and gain power. I think David's in a good shot if he can get off quickly. If David gets off to anything but an explosive shot, I expect explosive shot starts. I expect Francis to win. Um, we are opening with a Northern Keep on David's side with a Direwolf Pup and Brand, while Francis has Randall and Redwind Street. He would really like to have gone wider if he were.
So, having
Nope.
played in the past a lot of mid-range Tyrell versus Stark attrition, I particularly with out, left, and right, which I don't think I've seen. We don't
No,
think we've seen from Francis.
we haven't.
It is going to be a little bit hard here. Like one super strong turn here, and it's Francis' deck has shown its ability to stumble, which is definitely something that can happen with Tyrell big guys
I
because
don't think so with the 9 gold open. The 9 gold open suggests instead of opening at the gates that there's something here.
yeah, it could be a
And it robs David of gold
it does.
because that northern keep is out. Here comes something. David taking his time deciding exactly which something it is. It's Stacy and Nymeria.
JC, that's pretty good. Nymeria is very good in the matchup.
Mm-hmm. Intimidate is good.
To me, is good, but also just that +3 strength, or in this case with the pop out +5 strength, can
Oof.
be pretty good.
David drops the Arbor and a Bodyguard.
Bodyguard.
Bodyguard is big here. So is the Arbor. It makes sure that no matter what happens later on, David can just poop out a hand.
Yep. I mean, it is good setup.
And here's a Skimming Septon.
Yeah, and the nice thing, of course, about Bodyguard is it just means like you can claim Randall, and he just sticks if he's just the only character. Milk of the Poppy goes. Oh, okay. So we got a 0 strength, Daisy. Okay.
Stacy is drunk on Poppy.
She is drunk AF.
Ooh, Trey just got off to an explosive shart, which is not a thing I thought those cool LA dudes did.
Yeah. All right.
Disappointing to learn.
Well,
Military challenge from David. We will not be seeing any claim raising shenanigans currently, I don't believe.
right, because fealty's been spent and there's nothing in shadows and no gold.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Well,
just
good
straight
night.
up Nymeria immediately instead of waiting to see if it's defended. Just saying, look, it's here.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense, I guess, given the presence of Bran to stand Nymeria. Sitting on 3 gold is interesting.
All right.
There we go, why?
All right. We definitely. Okay.
Loses a dupe of that Redwood Straits makes perfect sense.
Yep. No location hate. Of.
On either side that we could think of.
Yep.
Skipping
Frosto
Scepter.
doesn't hit that anyway. Yeah. I mean, March is pretty good.
Defend. Is this win? Defend and win here? Yep.
Yep.
Drawing strong. We'll win.
Wins Stan
Now
Randy.
you might save Nymeria to defend the. Oh no, that's only
She's.
4.
Oh, you can. Yep. You can. Draws a card though.
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming we're seeing an injury from Nymeria coming up.
Probably. Which I think you let on a Well, 4.
Yeah.
You only have 4 cards though.
I mean,
But you got to give your
you have
opponent.
the set, so you're gonna constantly see stuff.
Yeah. I misclick. Can I use Bran? Yep. All right. We see an intrigue icon here. Initiates an intrigue challenge.
Well, we're about to find out how good Francis's hand is.
Well,
Trey is an LA dude, but he LARPs. LARP and Sharp at least have the
hey,
same
LARPing
time.
is getting cooler. You know, you got like hip, healthy people LARPing now.
Wait,
So,
doing anything live is getting cooler? I'm not sure if that's
well,
accurate.
I meant before COVID.
The world ended, yes. Well, America ended. The world is fine. Oh, Chuck got
I
it.
wouldn't say the world is fine.
I'm not sure. Oh, Tennis Judgment would have been good in this match. A lot
Yep.
of claim raise that you'd like to get rid of.
Yeah, I mean, definitely that is not a card you want to lose. I mean, you, yeah. Considering how much this deck's game plan revolves around the claim raisers.
Hmm.
I mean, the main problem is you can't actually get off the range trigger right now.
Well, unless there's another pump, range trigger isn't happening.
Yeah,
Although a second growing strong would be incredible right this second.
I mean, ugh. David's, or rather not David. Francis's plan here has got to go fast, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
he knows he can't survive a significant reset, or at least multiple resets.
Yep.
Uh,
And once
so,
David is, well, there's no reset. It's just getting
well,
eaten by.
Board clears would be the better term.
Yeah.
All right, there's the going strong. Stan
Yep, here we go.
Randy flip into
Trigger.
something.
Do you? Yeah, I guess you do.
Right. I mean, I don't
Latecomer.
see why you would use it here if you're not going to, right?
Well, the extra power on Randall's pretty nice too.
It's fair.
What are we about to see?
Wheels? Wildfire.
Oh, so when you military, you have to claim. I guess for a direwolf pup doesn't seem ideal, but okay.
Just maybe trying to keep their board pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ace is
Daisy.
dead. Draw a card. Chuck. Okay. Wow.
Wait,
Francis really is running like that old Tyrell mid-range package.
Yep.
Like,
It's a shame. It's a shame he's running King in the North instead of Mace.
well, then you can't have Hightower.
I know.
So, I assume that Hightower is important to the deck. Although it hasn't. I mean, it's looked pretty good.
It was very good in the last game we
Last
saw.
game
But
we saw of him, yeah.
the game it got chucked, not so much.
Yeah. No one wins dumb. So the problem
Seven power.
I mean, Francis is at 7, and his Randall is so we know David doesn't have any reset plots. So we know that Randall will survive at least one turn of hyperclaim. So the problem though is, of course, Francis is at 2 cards to David's what? 7?
5 now, right? 6
6. So
is reserve. But yeah, I mean, and there is however a significant econ advantage on Francis's side, given that he has the 2 best econ locations in the game.
all right, barring here is
Barring into Long Winter. Long Winter says, okay, take a step back with that power.
Yep, go to 6.
Yep.
I think you actually take it off your house here. Nope, takes it from Randall. Okay.
Now we'll have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 gold to play with. Pretty good from David's side.
Yeah. He's got to have at least one decent character besides the Septon.
Well, one would assume he just drew a million cards. Like, if you didn't have decent characters, why would you chuck the Umbra Loyalist, right? And the Wolves of the North.
Whoa, that ward is bad.
I mean, depends who you're rooting for.
For bad for Francis.
Derek Shoemaker is at work somewhere and just suddenly got a little tingle.
I did. All right, Shaggy Boy. Okay.
And
Pretty good
and
rebuild.
yeah, and still has proof of fealty and 1 gold. Here's another bodyguard.
All right, well, that's good. All right, Scheming Septon comes down. Second Scheming Septon comes down. Hmm.
I think that would likely be it.
Yeah.
Oof.
Well-timed ward from David.
Well, in the other game, Marcel has wiped the board twice. Once with Valor, once with a desperate attack and Mag the Mighty.
Except a Shower Tower Mason. Wow. Looks crazy. Desperate Attack is, well, pretty desperate.
Double
Okay.
block here.
Double block the Intrigue. So another growing. No, he's already used 2 growing strongs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Another one here would be
Nope. Jumps the Nymeria and
Nymeria.
gets
Okay.
that intrigue through.
And does it come with an Intimidate?
It will
But does
not.
not get
It's
does
not
not
finished
get.
with him.
Yeah,
But it gets rid of a Lord Renly's Ride, which is pretty good.
yeah, I mean, don't you just burn the Lord Venice ride at that point to give the
+1
no
to
+0 because you have no dead cards. So
yeah.
uh,
And then that stands for a power. So now it'll be a military for 5, I assume? For 6.
and start drawing some cards.
You military for just the 3. And then you can jump in whichever challenge is necessary with Nymeria.
Yeah, seems good. So I think you start septing here. Or at least one of the septons goes on top. Or are you gonna
Just
claim both?
defend the military, and now we will jump in Nymeria. And I think I would jump both Septons. There's no real reason not to.
Nope. Okay.
Just gonna eat them both, huh? Not sure why.
What? Oh, was that a mistake? Did he misclick?
He didn't.
He
He
didn't.
didn't use the Nymeria.
He didn't use the Nymeria. Oh
Oh
well.
well.
Well,
That's a big misplay.
it
But
is. I mean, Nymeria at least has the power icon here.
yeah, that's
So
true. You get the power through. Yeah, and he militaried with the wrong thing anyway, because he wouldn't have got the power by. Yeah. All around, not
it
ideal.
is late at night in the UK right now. So
Hmm. Power challenge and then dominance is what we're about to see.
dominance is definitely going to be.
Accepted? Oh, they're scheming Septon.
I mean, you don't have to do the other scheming septon here because draw the scheming septon. I guess you want to get off the top of your deck so you see 2. Well, there's still a scheming septon on the top of your deck no matter what you do. So
Right, but you get. Wait. I guess dominance is 1. It doesn't super matter. Just saves you 2 gold next turn to keep it out now.
yeah, which is useful.
Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
is Francis? Have we? I don't think we've seen Francis running. You know, he's running Valor Harris as well, right? Or is he not?
Don't recall. Chat, any help here? Uh, Hopefully David didn't just cost himself the game with that misplay, but he might have.
He could have. Yeah, misclicking does happen.
Time for Wolves into exchange.
Time for Wolves is pretty good here.
It's okay. Nothing you super want back. I guess Daisy is fine. AC is going to be a pretty big strength here.
Yep.
Although if a milk is in that exchange pile, AC goes right back to bad.
And this does make David's economy a little worse too. So,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't super need that gold with the winter reserves and
Yep, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still 8 gold to play with ish. And the
all right.
free 3. So,
Imagine we see the renown. Nope.
nope.
Who goes back? Oh, the direwolf pup just came back, I guess.
Yep, well, there's another milk, so I guess that makes some sense. That just means the milk goes on the brand, though.
Hmm. Interesting. What do we see? David didn't. All right, so we see a Randall Tarley, red wine straights, milk of the poppy, and growing strong. That growing strong will be very useful. And so Francis is flushed with cards, a little bit of junk, but
Wow, that Randall is going to be sticking around.
I mean that's what. But I mean to be honest, isn't that what Francis wants? All right, Marge. Okay, do we have a cheap lord to go with her? Nope. Milk of the poppy on Bran. Sit on one. Alright, so David's got 5 gold to play with, 7 total resources. Dupe on Summer.
Dupe Summer, Dupe Nymeria.
Big Boy.
Hmm. Looks like Rob.
Could be Greywind.
Could be. Could even be. Could not be Wyman. Excuse me. A deck after, again, Derek's Heart. It does not appear that there's a
It's
great
a
John here.
Winterfell.
It's a Winterfell. Interesting.
Alright, Winterfell's pretty
And a
good.
card Shadows. We know which card that is. Or, I guess we
I
don't.
mean,
We think we know which card that is, given what we've seen.
it could be Arya.
It could be.
She would actually be pretty decent.
No, she only goes on uniques, doesn't she?
She goes on, yeah, but you got to start getting those dupes off Randall, right?
Yeah, but you don't get a draw for each dupe. She
That's
just
fair.
stands and draws when something dies.
All right, in the other game, Marcel versus Adamo, 8-2, going into plot 6. All right.
Intrigue challenge, which will need to be defended.
Arya. Oh, okay. Rab says Arya targets non-uniques too. So
Oh, okay.
maybe you're thinking of
Well, let's jump the others, I guess. Yeah.
the other guy. Her
Jaqen.
Yakin Hagar.
Tough decisions. Winterfell being real bad for going all in on intrigue right now,
Yes.
as I believe is what Francis just realized.
Yep. Yeah, I mean Winterfell is the classically good card versus versus Reigns. So, all right, so a power challenge here. Strength 5.
Might as well brand defend, I think.
Worth it, yeah.
Yep.
Yep. The dupe is also good because the Winterfell can turn off the bodyguards on the military challenge, which is very important. Okay, draws a card.
See if you got a way to stand Randy.
Misclicked. Oof. Well,
Oh, too bad, I think. Yeah, oh
yeah.
well, just like last turn on the other side, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta be
Sloppy,
careful.
yep.
That'll be
That
killing
could actually
Marjorie.
be extremely disastrous.
Yeah, that'll kill Marjorie.
That kills Marjorie.
Assuming it's 3 claim. Oh no, it'll only be 2 claim.
It's only 2 claim, but alright.
Intrigue. Let's see if that Winterfell trigger happens. The pressure is getting to Francis, given the size and prestige of this tournament as compared to everything else he's ever been a part of.
Love it.
Hmm. Wait, these are supposed to be real cards? Let's not be silly here, guys.
Things that wouldn't happen with real cards. Yeah, nobody ever makes mistakes. I've never heard that no one ever makes mistakes in real life. But I've also heard when people in real life, oh, that wouldn't happen on the Iron Throne. So
Hmm.
I just think
So
people
yeah,
make
Iron
mistakes
Throne, when they
sometimes.
start shining like you've got a trigger, it's like, oh yeah, you even see that. One power.
Mistakes happen.
Winterfell, stop that. Puppy goes bye bye.
This was a cool top four.
Is a cool top 4. It's not over.
All right. Marjorie gets a power.
David opens entry. 1 claim entry. About as unthreatening as you're ever going to get for David's deck. Although he is representing multiple claim raises. No defense.
Okay, that's stay.
A little chud for claim soak.
Yep.
Likely what was drawn with the Scheming Septon, given that it wasn't played. Here we go. Getting up to 3 claim here would be absolutely huge.
Yeah, I mean, if he has both. Not defending. Okay.
There goes Outer Shadows and returning to hand.
Yep.
Apparently it does not care about summer plots.
It only cares about winter, but I do not see.
Nope, no winner's coming, just claiming 2.
Okay. He would really love a cheap lord here. Power challenge.
We'll end at 7-9. We will end this round in all likelihood.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Below the reserve value. 7-9. Alright, so
A little bit surprised we haven't seen any Ramsey Snows in David's deck.
maybe it's just too expensive.
I don't know. Maybe. Running Rob. Just be very good with Skagos, right?
It is very good with Skargos. It's very good
And
with the 3
multiple
claim nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wins and King in the North. King in the North turning off everyone's everything. And just like a...
Yeah, turning off Winterfell is super good.
Well, we'll see if there's a Renly.
If there's a Renly. Renly would be sweet here.
And turns off almost all of David's economy.
Correct.
He'll be at functionally 5 gold with that.
All right. David collects 4. And then we
that
see him
field
play the Wolf King.
for the first time. He's just been holding it, waiting. Gotcha.
Gotcha. Been waiting for it. King in the North. All right, Fealty. Fealty does work. You're gonna see a cat. She would be pretty.
Yep.
Yeah, cat's
Wow.
pretty good here.
That is excellent when Winterfell doesn't work for that range trigger.
Yeah. And it's not like there's a stealth on the Tyrell side.
Mm-hmm.
Scheming Septum for 2. Nope. Okay. So just basically telling it everybody's got to sit down. Unless, let me just double check. Make sure that there's no, there's no crown there. Just want to make sure.
There's no crown, just the bodyguard.
Which is off. That's important to
Yes.
know.
Although the dupe, you just claimed the dupe and the
Yep.
bodyguard were mostly the same way in this matchup.
Well, except the problem is the Winterfells also can turn off the bodyguards deck. So
Right.
you do have to be careful with that.
Here we go, military for 8.
Military for 8. That goes over Randy. Pretty solidly.
Let's see if there's that winter is coming.
3 claim would be bad. Does not defend.
Ooh,
So, are we going to see Nymeria come in here to kneel somebody?
cannot jump in.
Oh, that's right, she can't jump in.
Nymeria is already in the
Already
challenge.
in the challenge, right? Yep. So she'll be kneeling somebody.
So not defending with Randy here is interesting.
I mean, maybe you're demanding that they...
But they have the kneel, so
They
you
have the
just kneel.
so... But then, I mean, that just means that now you have Marjorie available to you, right? Because that would be their second
Well,
target.
but no, because you're not winning by enough to kneel Marjorie. You're just kneeling the 1-drop. I guess you kept up a 1-drop, then okay. Like all you accomplished was keeping up the Cordia.
I mean, but that does let you do 2 challenges.
Sure, but you can't win either.
Yes, you can win the... You can't win the power?
You can't win anything.
The power. Well, you have a growing strong, don't you?
How do we know that?
Because didn't you get a growing strong from the card that exchange? Yeah, didn't he? Wasn't that the event?
I don't know. We can roll up and double check. Is now the turn you're going to use that growing strong though? Because also Cat is around, so you're not doing shit.
I mean, on the attack. I mean, like if you're using it to attack back, you are. You know what I mean? You're doing it.
Yeah, before. I don't know why you would do that.
I don't know, but I'm just trying to go through the logic of what he like.
Yeah. Right, here's a power for 3, saying if you want to win, feel free. I'll take the entry. Come to your hand.
Yeah, but Francis doesn't use it pre-challenge. He can use Cat to empty the hand. That is very fair.
Mm-hmm.
He can win this power challenge. Okay.
Yeah, does in fact win the power. Yep. Now Intrigue will clear the hand. Don't even need to use Cat. Just free using Old Time Informer.
Okay, Cat comes in. Say goodbye to Growing Strong and one other card.
Cat didn't come in. That was an Informer.
The Informer, excuse me.
There's no reason to use Cat right now.
Oh, it was a Scheming Septum. Okay. Oh, no. Growing Strong and Red Wine States. Oh, that's a dead pile. That's why I'm looking at the wrong place. Cool. All right.
And dominance will go to David, who looks to be firmly in control at this point.
Oh.
Is dominance not to David?
He's got... Francis has...
the power, so that he...
Dominance.
Nope. No, David's going to win dominance. He's going to million standing everything.
Well, Francis has 6 gold.
Yes, but he there's only one power challenge coming, and no matter what you defend with,
Yep,
you still have 8 standing strength, unless you decide to double block for some reason.
that's fair. Flux there.
Hi, Wama.
Wama's back. And here we go. So if you are looking for, if you are sitting in Francis's shoes, what do you want to draw here?
I mean, you're playing the summer plot that's 4/4.
Yeah,
I think. Um, you want to see Renly.
Renly would be good, or even a cheap Lord.
Yeah, Winterfell just means that doesn't matter.
That's fair.
All right, here we go with the Wardens of the South into the Winds of Winter.
Yeah, I mean this is I think the turn.
Likely. Let's see how good
Uh,
Francis's top decking skills are.
yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I mean there's just so many cards, and one of them is no.
No, both Screen Captains are dead. Last turn.
No, I'm trying to think of have we Claim Razor. The one of them, the Claim
Yeah,
Razor is still in there
yes,
in the hand. Yeah.
one of David's cards is the Claimers.
Oh, are we gonna see the other puppy?
Not with 3 gold.
But that can eat the courtier.
Yes, and now the card in shadows is the Claimers.
Yep. So
So
trouble.
military.
Military Winterfell. Wow. Yeah. I believe Francis. Uh,
He's
Francis is
dead.
dead.
Board. He'll still have Marjorie on the board,
Yep. But
but
Randy is gone.
assuming there's not a misclick or a mistake, yes.
Yeah. He's got a.
Hmm.
All right. No Winterfell trigger.
Yes, there's
Oh, I didn't. Oh, it all did it at once. Sorry.
military for 4. Winterfell trigger eats. So no need for claim raise on the military now.
Yep.
Oh, jumps in the Septon.
All right. Are we gonna see the claim raise come here? Draws a card. Defend
Randy
here.
decides. Nim jumps in. That's enough to win. Let's see if we get the claim raise. Yep,
Yep.
claim raise.
Claim raise.
Goodbye to Randall and the
And
Informer.
the informer.
And that's game.
And that is game. Yeah, I think this is. This is kind of how I felt like this matchup was gonna end up going. I just think it is hard for these Tyrell mid-range big people decks to survive this kind of attrition from Stark, particularly without the left and right package. So maybe a deck like what Wama was running might weather this a little bit, but you just like your
Are,
cost curve
bo-
is so awkward.
are both games over?
I don't think so. Let's go find out. Game log off. Game off.
God damn it, what just happened? There it is.
Is it there? Are they still there?
Looks like it.
Cool. I will be there momentarily.
I'm not there.
Yep, table 1 is still there. Let me refresh first. CC1.
Stark in the finals.
Stark in
And
the files.
we are
And
waiting to see what will face Stark. Wow. Mag of the Mighty.
who's apparently been
Oh,
doing work.
Bella Sand with a Venomous Blade and a House Dane Escort.
She's the one who reshuffles when she dies, right?
Correct. When she dies to military.
To claim, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Just in time, we missed a lot of dying, eh? Alright. I'll get the chat up in just a second for folks. Good,
Political
good run
disaster.
today, Francis. By the way, congratulations to David.
Francis, I'm very sorry that you couldn't take this down and really make your name in Thrones. Thank you for trying. We appreciate you. You'll get a big one day. Ooh. Oh, that's East Westcroft. I thought it was a hob for a second. Um, Practice played tons of military over on Francis's side. And this looks like it might have turned
Not
into
Francis's.
Francis's.
Adam.
Sorry, into Adamo's side. And this looks like it might have turned into Adamo's favor.
Yeah, he has the tools that you need to beat
Marcel
Martel.
Marcel seems to be in trouble and need to find a way to get that venomous blade out of play. 9 more gold with 50 cards in hand helps. Oh, Nymeria, that
Nightmare
helps.
does help.
Although, Awful is obnoxious.
Awful is very obnoxious indeed. But you don't have a huge number of it. You only have one really that you want to use for that. So
Um, yeah, that's true. You just have the gift, but there's only one. Yeah, I guess that's true. Oh, no challenges from Adamo.
to answer Trey's point, asking what's changed to make direwolves valuable. Well, I want to point out earlier that, of course, David did well at Worlds with the deck. It got better with the addition of Skagos, and it just seems that there's enough support now for the winter themes in Stark. And also, I think that because the power level of the format was lowered, and you have these clunkier, greedier decks that are in when Thrones gets in the position where it is right now with this current restricted list, at least somewhat, where you get this mid-range arms race. With Greyjoy now, and Tyrell can do this now, and Baratheon can do this, where they're just trying to beat each other in this like relatively fair game.
Lay waste to discard the wall
Well,
from play,
that is bad for
and
builders.
gets a milk
Milk for
for.
Nymeria,
Ooh,
but that was an amazing play. When the mid-range off decks that prey on those kind of mid-range games, which is heavy claim, like Free Folk or that the Stark deck or builders can really slide into the meta. And only one wall left in the deck.
two lay waste. Nope,
Damn.
one must have gone another way. No, two lay waste.
Yeah. Well, Glazer, you're seeing Layways do what you wanted it to do.
Yeah, I thought that card was going to be good. And then Targ Sea of Blood said nothing can be good that's not stupid for a while. And now that we have a reasonable meta, it's good. C, James. That's an E card. E for excellent. Like a W, sideways. The third wall is in play. Ooh. Milk on Obella, which is relevant, I guess.
Let you do military challenges, I guess. I mean,
yeah, I don't know if you want to when you're sitting there facing down Mag.
By the way, the wall is back.
Yeah, I said that already.
Oh, I missed that part. I'm sorry. Oh,
He's only got 2 cards left in deck.
yeah.
Oh, I think Adamo
Has
loses
lost.
because
Yes. He doesn't have his.
I think this will go one more challenge phase.
He only has 2 cards left in deck. Wow. He's gonna mill him out. That's amazing. And did the Isle of Ravens? Yep, the Isle of Ravens is dead. Wow. That is
And Isle of
impressive.
Ravens fast enough to survive at this point.
No, you
It's
don't.
2 more blocks.
Yeah, you got to go all the way. We just got to take this all the way to the end.
I think if you're
Adamo, if he has VD left, that's true.
and he just played a fucking Varys. It's Marshall.
Oh, right, that's Varys stops. Varys stops the plan for VDing back into your deck. Okay, 20 strength power challenge. 25 strength power challenge.
That's likely to win.
How is
Doesn't defend.
Doesn't win the game.
25-0. 0 Superior claim. 25 to 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0
What is
Excuse
this?
Trigger's door.
What?
And burning on the side.
uh,
Well, looks like we're gonna get a Martell against Stark finally.
Martell against Stark. Super and this Martell deck has a lot of really cool cards in it, so I'm really excited.
Yeah.
Superior Claim and Builders. This isn't who was always playing
Daryl.
Daryl, yeah. Superior Claim and Builders. Milled out Builders. I hope he doesn't win honestly. I mean this quite seriously. I want him to make Adamo draw those cards. Yes, true. Burning is salt in the wound. Seems like a great game. Milders, yeah.
Did builders just draw all their cards? What happened here, people who watched the whole thing? I don't see anything that, actively milled here. In the Martell side.
Does the Martell have a secret mill plan? No, Builders just apparently drew 1,000,000 cards. I mean, there's how many dead cards? There's 15 dead characters, 29 dead or discarded cards, so... Oh, Castle Black Mason just churned through. Watch has need, double exchange. Yeah. I mean, I have been in situations playing Builders where I haven't gotten to the point where I have only 2 cards, but I've got my deck down to like 10 or 12 cards.
Do you lose the second you draw the second and there's none left in deck? Or do
I
you have to
believe that is the case.
Because I know the answer for Magic.
Was there a political disaster? We can check that real quick. Yes, there was a political disaster, so that's kind of...
The moment you have 0 in deck, you lose, and the game is over. Wow. I guess we go to the finals.
GG. All right, we go to the finals of Martell versus Stark.
Martell hell against
Stark.
Kings of... Fealty, not
Fealty, but with a strong winner package. We'll be back to cover those exciting finals in just a few minutes. Oh, hold on, there we go. Switch us over.
Where's Marcel from?
I don't know, but we will find out. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the finals coverage of A Feast for Crows 2, part of the Northeast Championship Tour. I am Roy Rogers, and joining me for this final round of Thrones for the day is Aaron Glazer. How you doing, Aaron?
Um, Doing pretty well. A little tired of Thrones, but otherwise really well.
All right, well, this is the last game for us this evening, so why don't you tell us a little bit about who you think might be favored in this Stark versus Martell final battle?
Um, I think Martell is favored, but I could honestly go either way. I just don't think Martell cares about the board, and Stark is playing entirely to the board. Intrigue is going to be incredibly important for this Stark player. And, how soon we see Dorne.
Absolutely. I think that that's definitely that seems pretty reasonable to me. I do think that the Martell player, this specific Martell build, has really some tools that can really mess with David's game plan. Particularly burning at the sand is really good. I think also he calls it thinking. I believe this is one of the decks that was playing. He calls it thinking today. Is
Although Stark is
also
not
pretty
likely to
good.
be run out of cards with
Yep,
that Godwood.
that Godswood is really good, and the
Immediately
March.
marches that direwolf pup saying, I don't want to deal with that crap, into winter reserves.
I mean, both players having no board is, of course, preferable for the 3-2-1 deck.
If you're an open mark, I'm a little surprised that we're not seeing the, I don't remember what it's called, the return two cards to opponent's hand at the start of challenges.
Oh, and Wama just let us know that Martell is on Vengeance, which also can get pretty interesting.
Red Vengeance is very good, or Vengeance for
For
LA.
Elia, yes.
Oh, well, that card turns off an awful
Awful
lot
lot.
of the tricks.
Yeah. Hopefully you've got some answers to that card.
There's She-Bear and one more card likely to come down.
Yeah, probably. Yep. Summer.
Summer.
Summer get that Direwolf pup back, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And you can play the pup. Nice
Yeah,
board rebuild. I think we might see a turn 2 Valor.
it's possible.
All right. Are we going to see the Direwolf pup come down here? No, Wyla. Okay. Interesting, interesting.
Yeah, getting some more icons spread out.
Yeah, we may see some claim raise happen on intrigue challenges in this matchup. All right, Dorn. Water
Oof.
Gardens.
Dorne is real good right now.
All right, Bastard Daughter. Okay.
Master Daughter also not half bad.
Yeah. That's a pretty decent start for the 3-2-1 deck. And with
Intrigue will not allow draw here.
Yeah, that's annoying. You're back, Lamzik. Nice to see you.
The Mystery Knight has joined.
It's his mysterious return. Oh, that Varys. Oof.
That is a real big hit.
That is a real big hit.
Interesting choice playing Dorne. I guess you're one mana off playing. No, you're one gold off playing mana. You're one gold off playing Varys and Claim Soak. Because if you could Varys and Claim Soak, that would be an incredible play right now. Military defended, and we will lose a card from David's hand.
You've got much more important things to be doing, Mike. Oh, okay.
It's a Grey Wind.
Grey Wind is good. All right, so both players get some pretty fair.
Power. Just giving extra cards to the Martell player.
Yeah.
5, 6. And this will not put Marcel above reserve. This will be reserve. Marcel's reserve is 7. +1 because of the +1 for Hollowhill and +1 from Dorne.
Yep. So.
Although
Not a catastrophic turn at all for the Martell player.
Losing Varys is not ideal. Everything else is ultimately fine. I would strongly consider Valerie here before the cat dupe. I don't know if that's right. It's just I don't like dealing with cat and.
Cat is a problem with all the events that you have.
Right.
I mean,
like when it's Winterfell, that's 1. It's cat being 2.
And you also have really good answers to Winterfell, right?
Yes, you do have that late base.
Now the problem is, of course, so Godswood is non-unique. Yeah, we're gonna see the Valor here.
Yep, Valor in Long Winter, which just gets rid of a power on David's side. David is first, as chosen by Martell.
Yeah.
Marcel.
And
Cat,
the fact that you also get summer here is also
yeah,
is also good.
that's why you do it. Cat alone is like, I think I think I should. Both is like, yeah, I'll do that. I'll take that one.
Yeah. And it's not like David's going to have a huge economy here. We'll have maybe 7, I guess.
It's a lot. Yeah,
That's a decent amount, I guess.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you 9, if you count fealty.
Oh. Looks like Lamsick comes back and gets smacked down by Nightbot. uh, all
Ah,
military
I
icon.
really mad at Lansing. Wow. Here we go. Are we seeing a Venblade? Yep. Venblade will get rid of that direwolf pup, meaning Greywood's going to go visit the wall shortly.
All right.
Unless there's a Vengeance for Ellie in hand or something else, then Greywood dies. Wow. Um, that was not the recovery that David wanted.
No, not at all.
Do you even military here? I don't think I'm military. Yeah.
I mean, does he know that the
Doesn't matter if there's vengeance. Why would you put that in the dead pile? Like, what benefit? He gives him back the venomous blade and puts that in the dead pile?
yeah?
And then he's militarying for no flame? Who cares? You can just defend casually, or if you want, and lose dom, or let take the 0 flame and win dom. Yep. This all makes sense to me. Good plays, David. Even though you're a sleepy boy.
All right. Unopposed military. David takes Dom.
Do you march anyone to get Greywind? I don't think so. You don't have enough that Greywind really hits. There's not a lot of one-string stuff besides that bastard daughter. You have infinite flame soak.
The Intimidate's nice,
Here's
though.
a Time for Wolves, which I guess gets a direwolf pop.
Right? Because can't get Nymeria, which is
Mm-hmm.
too expensive. It could get Shaggy. Not
Could
that
get
he
Shaggy. I
does.
guess Shaggy is a better choice than Pup. Goes to get. There's Shaggy.
Shaggy. Yep, Shaggy Dog.
Cujo.
Giving Rickon that military icon.
Frickin' does not appear to be in this deck, just for the record.
All right. I mean, the
Political,
main issue is also it
political
doesn't.
disaster wrecks David. Jesus.
Wow.
2 Northern Armories and a Northern Keep, leaving a Northern Keep and a Godswood all that's left.
Yeah.
Is not good. This Martell player is
Is definitely understands his game plan here.
yeah.
Okay, Winterfell.
Oh, Winterfell. Let's see if the lay waste is present.
Lay waste would be pretty sweet.
I mean, it's a dominance action, so it wouldn't be immediate, so we'd have to wait. But yeah, I mean, 9 military is not really a thing you care about if you're Oh,
Okay, well
there we
there we go.
go. Now
Brand's
you're
good.
like, do I have a second venomous? You'd really like that second venomous. So because Bran giving multiple challenges is annoying.
But I
Bran,
mean, Brand
he's dead with no.
dying to the venomous blade when you do your military
Oh,
challenge. Oh,
this happened.
Iron Bank.
Oh.
All right, goodbye, Bran.
Yep, here comes an escort. Let's see what water gardens go down.
And let's say goodbye to Bran.
Thank you for joining us, Bran. We'll see you on the Iron Throne at the end of some terrible show.
Yeah. Oof. All right. And Nymeria. Okay.
Nymeria, since there's only one claim and you don't really care if that escort dies.
You want that escort to die.
Yeah, that just gives you back what you want.
Yeah.
Uh,
And they only have. I think David is also suffering the problem of just not drawing any additional intrigue icons, or even power icons.
in the deck, 2 of the intrigue icons are dead.
Yeah. There's what?
3 of the power icons are dead. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
All right.
military can now be won by Marcel, should he so choose.
Yeah.
Which is interesting, sitting on 2 gold. Would not shock me if this was trying to bait into the military challenge to bounce it.
It's fair. Bran is his intrigue and power
They
icons. That's true.
choose a kneel location if that location is contested, so it kneels Winterfell. Winterfell
So
is
he's running
not a
both Lay Siege
handling.
and Lay Waste. Jesus.
He likes to lay. He's a Martell player. He likes to lay down.
Yeah, something like that.
For strength military, I assume he's winning this. Otherwise, I'm not sure what the purpose of all that other stuff was. Nope.
No.
I'm not sure what the purpose of those other plays were. I guess you have 6 reserve and you're getting all these extra cards. You want the Dorn trigger.
I mean, and you get a power challenge here, or an
There you
intrigue
go.
if you want it, right? Don't you get?
How?
Isn't there the? Don't you have a? Oh my God! The thing that steals icons, isn't that in the dead pile?
No. It got whatchamacallit, Iron Banked.
Iron Bank. Oh, right, it did. Yep.
Desert Raider was Iron Banked.
Desert Raider. Yeah, we got Iron
And
Bank.
here's the military back, which will likely kill that Shaggy.
Yep. I think. What do you need? Rob here?
I don't know what you do. I think the Stark player needs to be able to play like 4 things, and I'm not sure how that's possible.
Yeah. The political disaster just really messed up.
Yeah, the political disaster is screwing up like 6 econ. The +4 gold is really rough here. Given especially that David is running a bunch of 3 gold plots.
All right. Secret Pact hits the bin.
Yeah, that makes sense. A lot of stuff with no attachments here.
Yeah.
And a Boneway. Slightly more of a surprise, I guess you're not planning on losing a million challenges right now.
I mean, you're in command of this game right now, so.
Right.
And Windeye, okay.
Windeye into Barring. Interesting.
Well, that does make the Desert Raider a little worse for this round.
It's not dead.
It will. I mean, I imagine it's going to come down, and if your hand is only military icons, you have a sense that you're going to want to push through a military challenge.
Generally speaking. Another 1 claim, too. Not able to get that 2 claim off. Oop, here we go. What are we seeing?
I'm impressed by these New Jerseyans going on vacation.
Where are New Jerseyans going on vacation?
Vac's going to Cape May.
I don't even know where that is.
It's a very amazing beach town in New Jersey.
Here's the Raider.
It's our favorite.
So New Jersey is going away to New Jersey. Interesting. That's really just a benefit for the rest of the states.
All right. Oh, Ward. Okay. And She-Bear. All right, all these military icons. All right. Maybe David feels he can clear the board?
Oh! Wow,
Ice.
She-Bear grabs ice, although that won't have a military icon.
Yeah.
Hmm. And there's a draw. Oh, let's see what happens. If you remove She-Bear's military and double... Ooh, opening power is very interesting here. I would that 2 claim military, I think.
I mean, you still have the... No, the V-Blade is 3 to ambush?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Huh.
Yep. But now there's not a super big point in military because you can't win. Or you can win, but it doesn't. Oh, you're not going to win because Greywind just defends and then...
Greywood defends, and they swing back.
Yep, with the Desert Raider.
With the Desert Raider, yeah.
Pops Oldgate to draw the 2.
That's right, because it's got the Stark affiliation thanks to Ward.
Mm-hmm. This should be an easy line for David, but we'll see. I don't know if there's a Princess plan here or an ambush or what, but there's potential. Oh, wow. What? Okay. David makes a decision I'm not sure on. And eats two claim for some reason.
Does he have a
Uh,
claim raise here?
I,
He
I mean,
can't, right? Because he's got 0
you could
gold.
have
Oh,
used,
fealty's up though.
could have used the claim raise with the Desert Raider attacking, and just won that. 5 is more than 4.
Yeah.
Like basically always, 5 is more than 4.
This also lets him get the Desert Raider back.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, Winterfell stops that,
Oh, Winterfell does stop that. Yeah.
and so does
Oh,
Barring.
so is
So
barring. Barring does stop that. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Yep. Winterfell. I imagine we're gonna see.
nothing. It's Winterfell. Just
Are they both at
yep.
the?
There's Winter's coming,
Winter's coming. Yep.
and Nymeria will be sitting alone with Greywind.
Yep.
You could have done exactly that and had 2 more characters on the board though. Am we missing something? Chat, let us know. Who's lame? Scavenger and Obara gone. Too busy laughing at Landfish's.
That's true. I am too busy laughing at like to talk strategy. Uh, that. All right. So, what do you think David's plan is now going into this round? His
I
opponent's only gonna
mean,
have 2 cards. You're up a
he,
bunch.
he's gonna have to play one of the big 2 flames.
Maybe he.
Like I think that's all that's left. It's just like 4 2 flame plots.
Yeah,
Or you could,
definitely. Womack makes a good point. It is 2 a.m. in the UK. He could have just tunnel vision with a clear version of how to get what he wanted, right?
yeah, yeah, fair. Yeah. I blame Mama.
His main
I feel
plots
like
are
this is
wins, wins, famine. So, okay, we see wins and reserve. Siege preparations, rather.
Yep.
All right. Planet. All right.
Gone are a Hand's Judgment, a Vengeance for Elia, the Ven Blade, Burning.
Wow.
Wow.
Gains 2 gold. So the problem that David has here is well, now
I mean,
Nymeria can get 8, but yeah, of course that military icon is going to be going,
that's
right?
not gonna have the military icon to eat anything.
Um,
Well,
the problem for David, though, is the longer this game goes on, the better position the Martel player should be in, right?
I mean, David's not gonna have a worse position, assuming that he can keep triggering that Godswood.
That's fair. That does let him stay in the game.
So it's just, can you ever get that board clear if you're David?
All right. Dupes Dorn.
Interesting decision. I guess you assume you're gonna get back to that PD.
Yeah. Water
Here comes
Garden.
something. Oop.
Okay.
Oh, Liana. Liana's almost certainly the card here. Yep.
Yep.
Lysa, excuse me.
Lysa. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I was slightly confused.
Yeah. Who's
Yeah.
Liana? Interesting choice to not just play that.
That's
Keep
true.
the giant
He
in your
makes a
hand.
good point. You always dupe when you're on the siege prep turn. You want to empty your hand.
That's true. That's also true. Good call.
All right. So get rid of and so we just take.
No,
Right.
just take the
Yeah.
military.
Take
Yeah,
the military card. Do we
and
got?
then
All
and
right.
then kill the Grey One.
Yep.
Kill the Graven, win dominance.
Seems good. Draw a bunch of cards.
Ooh. Draw 7 cards.
Seems good.
Interesting. Still an interesting choice not to just play Leon. I guess you're just getting rid of the cards again.
You can play Lysa.
Lysa. Who's Lyanna Stark?
Lyanna Stark is Ned Stark's daughter, Jon Snow's mother. Spoiler. Sorry.
Ah, well, Lysa Arryn is, yes, that.
Is Kat's sister.
Right.
All right. 8 versus 3.
A million cards versus a million cards and only one in play. One creature in play.
Did I say Ned's daughter? I thought I said her sister. His sister. I apologize. Definitely John's mom, though.
I don't know. George could change it.
That's true.
Maybe 8.
Oh, here's the desperate attack that people have been talking about all day. All right. Which is a super funny card to play against this Stark deck with all its claim phase. Draw 7.
Yeah. Draw 7 seems good.
The question. So he has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 resources available to him. Okay.
5 gold. And that's it.
That's it. I think that
Which
means that there's a bunch of tricks in that hand.
represents a Hota at the very least, right?
Hota. A lot of nonsense.
The spy that removes an icon too.
Yep. Dornish Spy, I believe that card is called.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Which trap card is David gonna act, or is gonna get activated against David this round?
Correct, nerd. Oh yeah, that makes much sense. Well, no, that was very dumb. Thank you. And Lysa doesn't automatically die. I mean, I think I've just never seen her marshaled. We ever played with Last of the Giants, so in my head, she just dies at the end of the phase, no matter how you play her. Varys, intrigue. Oh, here comes that is Winterfell. 3 claim intrigue.
Okay. 3 claim intrigue challenge here. Clear their hand.
Robb Stark, Wylam Anderley, and Wolves in the North. And then that'll be it.
Yeah.
Oh, nope, Iron Bank will have its due. Something else coming? Something with a power icon, perhaps?
Possibly. Is he afraid of a reset? I feel like you would take the Nymeria back unless you.
Hota.
Oh, the Super Hota. Okay. So he's not even running Challenge Hota. Okay. Now, this deck is lit.
Yeah, this deck is very cool. 3 claim power will put him at 12. 13. But it'll lose Dom. Wow, this is a whooping.
This is a. I just feel like, again, I think what we said at the beginning, that the just Martell cards line up perfectly against what the Stark player wants to do.
Yeah, unless Stark gets all the prevention stuff early.
Yeah, and they did have a bunch of the prevention stuff early, but the exposed Catelyn really was a problem, and exposed Summer. So maybe David could have been a little bit more careful there, but
you got to play what you got.
Yeah, you got to play with what you got, and and I think there's some very good turns for David here. I just think the Martell player game plan. Yep, bring him to 14.
0.
14 to 0. Looks like Martell
Famine into Behest. Behest will lead to something with a decent gold, I would assume. PD does seem solid here.
Yeah. Famine doesn't do a huge amount here.
Ugh. Sit on way less gold yet again by Winterfell. Yeesh.
Oof. Goodbye, Winterfell. Yeah.
Yeah, you just need the economy if you're gonna have any hope of
Yep.
surviving.
Wama points out that.
Yeah, that's the reason I said first, Llama. Oh, Lamazek got timeout. That is mean. I don't like you, Nightbot. All right, good game.
Good game, and congratulations to our NorCal winner here, to
Automatically, thy
Marcel.
favorite person in NorCal, just by default. Chiefly the tourism English language.
And we are, and congratulations also to David for a really deep run, really cool. I'm really what excited me about this event is that we had two really cool decks in the finals. The Stark High Claim versus this Martell Hyper Control nonsense deck is super cool. This was actually a really exciting top eight. Glazer, what can we take away from this tournament? Do you think?
Uh, I mean, the meta can be diverse as long as people don't come to the same decisions. Because as cool as these decks are, how are they against burn? How are they against more heavy shadows? Like how are they against some Barra shenanigans that we just really didn't see present? Like the
Barra
meta
was
has
present.
we
It
didn't
didn't
see
rise
Barra
here.
shenanigans
No,
present.
that's
Like
fair.
there's no Barra assault, right? Like there was no Barra cohort, which I think are still the top two Barra decks. Um, Without seeing those, I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure how those matchups especially go. Like this Vartel, I think beat the Lanny Kraken, but like, does Lanny Kraken usually stop it if it hits all its silly wintertime marauder shenanigans? Like, there's a lot that we don't know, and I think that is the mark of a healthy meta. Good job, players committee.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, we'll obviously see where this evolves over the course of the rest of July and into August. Because we will be living in this with this meta for a while. I think the next major event, and Wama can correct me in chat, is the UK Battle of Blackwater, which I believe is the first weekend in August. James, am I not remembering that well? Uh, but the, but we really appreciate everybody tuning in. While I see if Wama will answer me about when Battle of Blackwater is. But I do want to thank everybody for coming. I'm not 100% sure when the next time I'll be able to host one of these. If you didn't know, my wife and I are moving in August, so I don't know if I will be able to stream the August version of the Next events. But I really want to congratulate Marcel, and I want to thank Chris Vack for being amazing. And I want to point everybody towards August 1st, Saturday, August 1st for Battle of Blackwater. Be there or be square. And thank you all for tuning in. I'm exporting this all to YouTube now. Glazer, you got anything you want to say?
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. And thank you for joining us.